The Medicine Hat Tigers are in the Memorial Cup final. To talk about their win over London on Tuesday, here's Craig Button, our Director of Scouting. Craig, Harrison Meneghin allowed 4 goals against Rimouski to open the tournament. Since then, he's allowed just 2 goals on 58 shots. What has impressed you the most about this 7th rounder from the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Bonsoir, Jay. When you talk about goaltending, you talk about what I would call composure. Mark Denis, who's been on our panel, has talked about calm, cool, collected. And I think that Harrison Meneghin, when you watch him play, he's all of those things and more. When you've got a team that you're facing, like the London Knights, who can put pressure on you and create really good scoring chances, that creates even more challenges for a goaltender. But Harrison Meneghin is really smart. He reads the plays well. He's got really good athletic ability, and his technical acumen is very, very strong. So now, despite the fact that the London Knights were challenging him in different ways, Harrison Meneghin, because he has all those qualities and they're compact, and he doesn't expend a lot of unnecessary energy because he reads the plays so well, that makes it really, really important for a team to emerge when maybe you didn't have your best game, when the London Knights had an opportunity to score some goals with some grade A scoring chances. That's what good goaltending does for you. Not only that, but you can watch him in the net and understand that when he's in there and playing at this level, it just is a great feeling for the rest of the team to say, okay, we might make a mistake here, we might make a mistake there, but Harrison Meneghin just cleans them all up very nicely.
And Craig, we know about the Tigers' top-end offensive talent. One of those players is likely the #1 overall pick next year, but on Tuesday, it was actually the depth players for Medicine Hat that contributed offensively, wasn't it?
It really was. You know, I was looking at the game ahead of it, and I thought the third line would be a real difference maker for either team, whether it was London or Medicine Hat. And as it unfolded, we know what ended up happening. It was the third line for the Medicine Hat Tigers that were able to take advantage. And certainly, at the beginning of the second period, they come right out, they get their team right on the board, tie the game 1-1. And then late in the game, just a fantastic play by Matthew Ward, really poor defense by Dickinson and Brustevich, and that ends up being the winning goal. And you think about a third line that can find a way to score those goals. You know that the top-end players are going to get some chances. You're hoping that they can finish on those chances. But on nights when they don't, you look to other players to do it. The third line for the Medicine Hat Tigers was excellent.
And for the London Knights, their lone goal came on the power play early in the game on Tuesday, Craig. But for the Medicine Hat Tigers, that penalty kill really shone late in the game, didn't it?
Well, it did, Jay, and you're talking about penalty killing being about sacrifice, being about grinding, and that's exactly what the Medicine Hat Tigers did late in that game. They ended up having to kill a 2-minute penalty to Hunter St. Martin, but this is the grind that was going on. Oasis Weisblatt's right in the middle of it. London Knights cannot get the puck off the boards and try to take advantage in the open ice, and the competitive battle, the one-on-one, body-on-body battles were unbelievable. And then you want to watch what a captain does. Winning is never easy. If it was, Jay, everybody would do it. You got to pay a price. It hurts to win. Oasis Weisblatt, the captain, shows the way, and the penalty killing was every bit as instrumental in this win for the Medicine Hat Tigers as the third line, scoring 2 really critical goals.
Give yourself a pat on the back, Craig Button. Your pick to go win the Memorial Cup has made it to the final. Thanks for this, my friend.
You have a great night, and a happy birthday to Isabel.
Thanks, buddy.